Hey folks, John Oliver here, and tonight we're diving headfirst into the wacky world of government bureaucracy. Just kidding. Sort of. We're actually talking about something that sounds boring, but is actually a huge pain in the, you-know-what, language barriers. Governments, those massive entities designed to serve everyone, often face a communication crisis. Think about it, diverse populations, tons of paperwork, and officials who might as well be speaking Klingon to each other. It's a recipe for disaster, folks, a real Tower of Babel situation. But wait, there's hope. What if I told you there's a solution out there, something faster than a UN translator on 5 espressos, and more accurate than your friend who claims to be fluent in Spanish after a weekend in Tijuana? Enter AI-powered translation, the 21st century equivalent of a universal translator, here to save the day and maybe even your tax dollars. Now, I know what you're thinking. AI, isn't that how Skynet started? Calm down, folks, this isn't some sci-fi dystopia. We're talking about artificial intelligence that's actually useful, the kind that can decipher languages faster than you can say bureaucratic nightmare. Imagine a world where government websites magically morph into your preferred language, where documents are translated in a flash, and where you can actually understand what that official is saying without needing a Rosetta Stone. That's the power of AI translation, my friends. This isn't some far-fetched fantasy either. AI is already powering real-time translation for text, speech, and even those dense government documents that seem written in ancient hieroglyphics. It's like having a team of multilingual geniuses on call 24/7, except these geniuses are powered by algorithms and don't need bathroom breaks. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Imagine a citizen trying to access vital information on a government website, but it's in a language they don't understand. Frustrating, right? With AI translation, that website instantly transforms, breaking down language barriers and ensuring equal access for everyone. Or picture this, a multilingual emergency call where every second counts. AI-powered translation can bridge the communication gap, enabling emergency responders to understand the situation and provide timely assistance. Lives saved, all thanks to some clever algorithms. But wait, there's more. AI-driven chatbots are popping up like mushrooms after the rain, offering 24/7 assistance in multiple languages. These digital helpers can answer questions, guide citizens through complex processes, and even crack a joke or two. Okay, maybe not yet, but we're working on it. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, John, but what's the catch? Well, folks, I'm here to tell you there isn't one. The benefits of AI-powered translation are as plentiful as lobbyists in Washington, D.C., and that's saying something. First off, accuracy. We're not talking about your buddy's dodgy Google Translate attempts here. AI translation has reached a level where it can convey nuances and subtleties, ensuring that nothing gets lost in translation. Then there's the cost effectiveness. Human translators are fantastic, but they're not exactly cheap. AI translation can handle those routine tasks, freeing up human experts for more complex assignments. Think of it as giving your budget a much-needed spa day. Section 5, selling AI to the government. It's not as hard as you think. All right, so we've established that AI translation is the bee's knees. It's revolutionizing the way we communicate across languages and breaking down barriers like never before. But how do we convince the government, an entity known for its love of red tape and aversion to anything newfangled, to jump on board? Governments are often seen as slow-moving giants, resistant to change and innovation. Fear not, my friends, for I have some tips. First things first, packaging. The way we present AI translation can make all the difference. We need to ditch the technical jargon and present AI translation as the superhero it is, a solution to real-world problems. Imagine AI swooping in to save the day, making processes smoother and more efficient. Think of it as a superhero origin story for bureaucrats. Next up, flexibility. Governments are not one size fits all. They have unique challenges and requirements. Governments come in all shapes and sizes, each with its own set of needs and budgetary constraints. Tailoring our offerings to meet these diverse needs is crucial. Offering different models like contract-based services, subscriptions, or even pay-per-use options can sweeten the deal. This flexibility can make AI translation more accessible and appealing. Nobody likes buying a pig in a poke, especially governments. They need to see tangible proof that AI translation works and delivers results. showcasing successful case studies of how AI translation has helped other agencies can be the clincher. Real-world examples can turn skeptics into believers. It's like showing them the rave reviews before they buy the album. Positive feedback and proven success stories can be incredibly persuasive. Section 6. Case studies. Proof is in the AI-powered pudding. Speaking of case studies, let's dive into some real-world examples of how AI translation is already making waves in the government sector. These examples will show you the tangible benefits and transformative power of AI in public services, because nothing speaks louder than results, except maybe a very passionate filibuster. But let's focus on the results for now. Take, for instance, the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's a place we all love to hate. We've all been there, folks, standing in line for hours, surrounded by stressed-out drivers and the faint scent of despair. The frustration is almost palpable, but with AI-powered translation, the DMV can provide services in multiple languages, making the experience smoother for everyone involved. Imagine walking in and being able to communicate your needs clearly, no matter what language you speak. Or how about emergency services? This is where the stakes are incredibly high. In a crisis, every second counts, and language barriers can be a matter of life and death. The ability to communicate quickly and effectively is crucial. AI translation can enable 911 operators to communicate with callers in any language, ensuring that help arrives promptly and lives are saved. This technology can bridge the gap in those critical moments. These are just a few examples, folks. The impact of AI in government services is profound and far-reaching. The possibilities are as vast as the US government's budget deficit, and that's saying something. With AI, the future of public service looks brighter and more efficient. Section 7. Different strokes for different folks' AI translation models. Now, let's talk Turkey about the different ways governments can embrace the magic of AI translation. These models are not just about converting text from one language to another. They are about bridging cultural gaps and making communication seamless. Because one size doesn't fit all, especially when it comes to something as complex as government bureaucracy. Each department has its own unique needs and challenges, and AI translation models can be tailored to meet these specific requirements. For starters, we have the good old contract-based model. This is a more traditional approach where services are rendered based on specific agreements and timelines. This is like hiring a top-notch translation agency, except instead of a team of humans, you get a legion of algorithms working tirelessly behind the scenes. These algorithms are constantly learning and improving, ensuring that the translations are as accurate and contextually relevant as possible. It's perfect for those big projects that require a lot of firepower. Think of it as having an army of translators at your disposal, ready to tackle any linguistic challenge that comes your way. Then there's the subscription model, ideal for agencies that need a steady stream of translation services. This model offers flexibility and scalability, allowing organizations to adjust their usage based on their current needs. It's like Netflix for languages, folks, except instead of binge-watching Stranger Things, you're breaking down communication barriers and fostering global cooperation. This model is particularly useful for ongoing projects and continuous communication needs. And finally, we have the pay-per-use option, perfect for those occasional translation needs. This model is cost-effective and efficient, allowing you to pay only for what you use. It's like calling an Uber for your documents, folks, except instead of getting a ride, you're getting accurate and efficient translations delivered right to your inbox. This model is ideal for small businesses or individuals who need translations on an ad hoc basis. Section 8. Ready to break down the Babelfish. So, there you have it, folks. AI-powered translation. It's like a universal translator straight out of Star Trek, except it's real, it's here, and it's ready to revolutionize the way governments communicate. We've talked about the challenges, the solutions, the benefits, and even how to sell this revolutionary technology to the folks in charge. We've explored real-world examples and different models to fit every need and budget. Now, the question is, are you ready to join the AI revolution? Are you ready to break down language barriers, improve efficiency, and create a more inclusive and accessible government for everyone? Section 9, let's get this government talking. Your move. Don't just take my word for it, folks. Reach out to our team of experts, schedule a demo, and see the magic of AI translation in action. We'll work with you to find the perfect solution for your agency's unique needs. and help you navigate the exciting world of AI-powered communication. The future is multilingual, and it's time for the government to catch up. Let's get this government talking, one translated document at a time.